Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If your outside temperature gauge of your car is not working or there is an issue, then here's how you can fix it. So first thing is prepare your all tools. So save yourself the trouble of looking for your tools by having them all on hand before you begin. To fix your temperature gauge, you will likely need the following tools. The first is wrenches, screwdrivers, peelers, OBD2 scanner, then drain, pen or bucket for the coolant. So let's find the culprit behind the faulty temperature gauge. So to fix your faulty temp gauge, you will have to ask yourself, why is my temperature gauge not working? Obviously, you need to define the issue before looking for the solution to it. A different issue will have a different solution. So it's best to first figure out what the culprit is before trying to replace any parts. So here is some common issue why your temperature gauge is not working. So first one is the cooling temperature sensor issue. So one possible culprit behind a faulty temp gauge is the engine coolant temperature sensor itself or its circuit. So you can typically find it near the thermostat by the base of the radiator, where it can get dirty and fail. But if it isn't in the same place on every engine, so find out where yours is before you choose some other sensor and work on the wrong one. So depending on the system, you then to check if the serious is issue, use your scan tool. You will need one that has the option to talk to the instrument cluster to check if it's providing live temperature reading. If it doesn't throw back any reading, then you will have to replace it. Depending on the system, some mechanics will bypass the sensor with a single small strand of wire between the two terminals and watch to see if the gauge goes all the way or not. Or they will insert resistance with a suitable potentiometer, watching the scan tool and the dash gauge to see if the reading will agree as the resistance of manipulated. This is the good method. So here is like the schematic here, three schematic here available. The first one is you can find the engine coolant temperature at the mid of like here in the neutral gas. Here are the oil pressure switch between this both component. You can find this here, or sometimes some car is situated this engine coolant temperature sender situated at beside of this engine coolant temperature gauge here, like here. You can find both of them together. And the schematic 3 is showing that it is connected with the powertrain control module, connected with the both side in the serial connection here. Not parallel, but you can say serial connection with the engine coolant temperature sensor. Now, replacing the CDS can be a one-time consuming process that involves draining the coolant if the sensor is mounted low on the engine. But if it's on the top of the engine, you just need to wait until the engine cools and replace it. If you aren't 100% sure it's the reason behind your faulty temperature gauge, don't be afraid to ask a mechanic for help. Or it could be faulty thermostat. So if your CDS is fine, then you might be dealing with a thermostat that's stuck open or closing. So air in the coolant system. So air in the cooling system can also cause your temperature gauge to throw inaccurate readings. When air enters the system through the radiator hoses, you can pull near the sensor or the thermostat, affecting the temperature gauge reading and the overall efficiency of your cooling system. Or it could be a damaged instrument cluster. So if the culprit isn't the CDS or thermostat or trapped air, then the issue might be the temperature gauge itself. So the gauge can be checked by substituting appropriate resistance and watching the needle, even if the cluster isn't scanned too friendly. So if you find that gauge reads are right with the proper resistance instead between the sensor signal wire and ground, you know it isn't the gauge. If the gauge needs to be replaced, usually the entire cluster will need replacing on most vehicles. So although some have separate gauge units that can be purchased. So that's pretty much all thing. Hope you found this video helpful. If so, then give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, and thanks for watching. Till next time.